Hi everyone, this is Shravan and Vinay. We choose the automated evaluation system as a team project. In this project, for user interface, we choose Google Sites to submit evaluation, Google Forms, and store them in a Google spreadsheet. Our project is mainly divided into 5 features: user management subsystem, project setup subsystem, processing event subsystem, communication subsystem, and database. User management subsystem has 7 user stories in it. Project setup subsystem 9, processing event subsystem 8, communication subsystem 5 user stories, and database 5 user stories. We managed our whole project using target process as agile project management tool, and the screenshots of the target process shows our progress from sprint to sprint. This is our first sprint progress, second and third correspondingly. Let's start with the Google Forms. This is our login page, which redirects you to a different Google Forms based on your access rights. Let me log in as an evaluatee. This is the page where we can select evaluatee. And we can submit whatever links which we have. Let me submit this link for the verification. Once we submit this form, this will be sending the email to the evaluatee and evaluators as well. Let me go and check whether I received an email. Here is the email which says that I submitted some submissions over there. Hi Shravan, this is email is to inform that you made a submission for the automated evaluation system. Here we can even send email to the evaluator as well, but we didn't trigger any emails to the evaluator because like all the emails will be sent to all the people once it got triggered. If you run that or if you trigger that function, all this email will be sent to all the evaluators which we gave over here. Now let me log in as an owner. This is our form for owner, where he have capability of choosing like a start date, start time, choose date,
choose end date.
please choose end time, and he can submit the form.
Thank you, Shravan. Now let me walk you through the other part, evaluator logins. So let me log in as an evaluator now. As you can see, I'll be redirected to a evaluation form using which I can evaluate some evaluatee. So let me choose a project which I want to evaluate. Say I chose Google Hangouts. Now you will be presented with options like first to choose the theme which you want to evaluate. So suppose I chose one theme, and now the other part being this rating the evaluatee's presentation. These are all the rubrics what will be provided for the evaluator, like title, video content, knowledge, visuals, everything. So after watching the evaluatee's submission video or document, evaluator just evaluates based on his own knowledge, and he will provide his valuable comments. And enters his tech ID. As you can see, all these fields are mandatory fields which are marked with asterisk. And one more important thing is that the evaluator has to enter his evaluator tech ID, which is most important, because if you are giving something which are not correct size, like our tech ID should be of length 8 characters. If it is of not of 8 characters, then it will throw an error. And make sure that you are entering 8-digit number, as well as this has to be present in the list of evaluators, else the person will not get the email. This is one more important thing, and I will press submit. As you can see, I got an email, like 2 emails actually. See, your evaluation submission was received. This is one email, and the other email being, please find summary of your submissions below with the ratings whatever he has given and the average of that. So once the evaluator evaluates, he gets 2 emails basically. One being that he has submitted something and we have received that kind of acknowledgement, and this one. So let me walk you through how we have performed these actions. So these are all the functions what we used to script all the actions whatever I have showed you till now. And this my function acts like a main function which will be called on all the form submissions, and this reminder email being another function which will be triggered based on the start date and end date characteristics. And notify evaluator, this function is like once the evaluator submits, he gets a submission token like I showed you previously. And send summary to evaluator being the other mail I showed you which contained average in that. And calculate average, basically I used as the name suggests for calculating averages. And calculate average of average, this is nothing but the overall score what that corresponding evaluatee gets. So this is an important thing, because this will be helpful in finding the overall, not only the overall score but also based on the precision. Like say for example an evaluatee got 3.5 as average of average, nothing but the average of the overall score of evaluatee. So if I keep plus or minus 1 precision, so whoever the evaluator has evaluated plus or minus 1 less than that is considered as an anomaly. So this will be helpful in finding the people who haven't evaluated correctly or who are deviant from the others. And this professor email is nothing but for sending the project owner the function has been written. And these functions are all called based on trigger procedures. Like I place these triggers, which as you can see are done using onForm submit, and these functions are all like my function is called onForm submission, and from there whatever message functions should be called are called from main function are triggered accordingly. The same thing we have applied for evaluative submission too. Once on form submission, as you can see, I kept a trigger for this function which helps in sending the evaluative that yes, your submission has been done. At the same time, I haven't actually activated it, but we can keep one more function too as a trigger. This evaluator message, this sends all the evaluators that yes, that some person has updated his evaluation video, so you are allowed now to do that evaluation. Like the same way this email too, but since unnecessarily everyone gets sent with that email, we just for now didn't keep the trigger. So this is how we have done the evaluation system. Thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.